Story time. So let's see how it came about this shirt. So it's Children's Day celebration in my church, and all the boys are supposed to have pieces of vintage material patched up on their white shirts. And just one day before the program, the tailor that I placed an order with disappointed me. He told me that there was no time, he could not meet up. And I was like, what? A whole designer like me? Oh yeah, let us go to the designing table. So I got my estee, ironed out the vintage material on it to give it some thickness, and then I cut out some triangular pieces, just freehand. With my UHU adhesive, I gave it some neat closure at the edges of every side of the triangle, just to give it some neat closure. So here I'm trimming all the angles of the triangle to give them some neat finish, and these are all the triangles I got here. So I went ahead and used my hemming gum with my UHU adhesive. I just put some adhesive at the edges and then place it on the hemming gum so that it can stick for me to cut out the edges of the triangle, because I need the hemming gum to iron out on the shirt. So I trimmed it neatly to give it some neat finish, and then I brought out the shirt. Okay, so these are all my triangles with all the hemming gum on them. So I arranged the way I want. I just did my arrangement as free as I could. Okay, yeah, so initially I didn't like the first one, so I rearranged it to get what I wanted, and then with my steam hot iron it nicely, okay, so that it can adhere to the shirt and give it some final adhesion to the shirt. And then at the end of the day, I got a beautiful bow for my baby boy, and I didn't stop there. I made some nice berets for my pretty girls in church. And then I remember that I had one little baby in church, so I made this pretty headband for my little baby. And then I turned around and looked at my children. Chai, everywhere is stew. They are just stewing from left, right, and center. Isn't this lovely?